Hi everybody and welcome to the video. This video is going to be about Juno's car bag or travel bag. This is the bag that I keep in the car at all times, so it is not just for road trips and stuff like that. It is just kind of constantly in the car. That way, depending on whatever situation we're in, whether it be the park or a hike or whatever else, we have all this stuff with us all the time. And there she goes. Get out of the way! So the bag that I'm using for Juno's travel bag is just kind of one of those catch-all bags from Cabela's. As you can see, it's not super big, but it's just the right size, and it has lots of pockets so that I can fit lots of stuff but also keep it well organized. So it has a small pocket here, which right now I'm not keeping anything in. And then this larger pocket here on the front, I'm keeping an extra leash as well as an extra collar. So I just like to have that kind of stuff with me just in case something happens to one of hers or we encounter a situation where we may need it for another dog. Now then we also have this side pocket here. There's two, one on either side. In this pocket I just keep extra poop bags. So I know 2 rolls is a lot, but I just don't really want to have to remember to keep refilling this bag all the time. And it would just be a pain. So that's why I keep lots, and you know, we're always around friends with dogs and stuff like that too who may need to use them as well. And then I also have one of these bad boys. I have to be careful that I don't say the word and or show it for too long because she will want to play with it for the next 4 hours. So then on this side of the bag there's another pocket the same size as the one on the other side. And then in this one I have a soft muzzle. So this is just one of those cheap ones off Amazon. Juno doesn't really need it, but we never know if we may end up in a situation where we need to use it. So that's why I have that in there. And then also we have one of her Paw Legend little diapers, and that is because Juno is not spayed yet and we are awaiting a first heat cycle. So I just always want to be prepared with one of these because we may be in a place that we can't really manage it well. So I always want to have one with me. And then I also have the shoulder strap in this bag as well, because this bag can be done with a shoulder strap or the 2 in the middle. So I just keep that in here just in case I need to use it. Now we're getting into the main section of the bag. The top part of this flap does have a mesh zippered pocket as well as the inside. Currently I'm not using those for anything. So the first thing I have in the main section of this is her pet wipes. See if I can get this to focus. There we go. So this is a brand new pack of pet wipes. I really like these and I like to have them with me at all times because that way if her paws just get a little bit dirty or her face gets a little bit dirty, you can just wipe them down and you don't have to give them a bath wherever you are. So the next thing I have is a pet first aid kit. So this is specifically canine friendly, and I did order it off Amazon. There are a few more things that I want to get to kind of round out this first aid kit, but this is definitely a good start. So it does come with lots of information, like the booklet, which is great because, let's be honest, I'm not a veterinarian. I don't know what I'm doing. So it has a lot of little things, lots of stuff, all the stuff. So I want to always have that with me, not just for us, but like I said, we're often around friends with dogs too, or out and about, and I want to be able to have this at all times. So it also has a strap if you didn't want to like include it in your bag, but I like to keep it in here. And then as you can see, Juno is helping with this tutorial here. And the last thing I have in the big section, or second to last thing, is just a towel. So this is just a, you know, a cheap doggy towel that I got at TJ Maxx, but that way I just like to always have something to dry her off because sometimes she gets wet when we're out adventuring. And then speaking of being wet, the last thing I have in here is a giant gallon-sized Ziploc bag, and this is great for putting the towel in if it gets soaked, or other items like her diaper. If it were to get disgusting, I could at least put it in the bag to get it home instead of it just being out in this bag or out in the car. There are a few things that are not currently in the bag that I normally have in there, like her collapsible water bowl, some treats, as well as some water. Those are things that tend to get put in as we go versus staying in there all the time. But hopefully this helps somebody who's also trying to put together a travel bag or car bag for their dog. I will try to link anything that is relatively newer that I've recently purchased in the description. And please let me know if you have any questions. Have a good one.